It's been around 3000 kilometers since I installed the TEC or the TEC Camshaft for the Himalayan 411. Is it any good? Does it offer any improvement in performance? Is it worth the price? Let's find out. Hey everyone, welcome back to another video. So my Himalayan 411 has covered more than 45,000 kilometers now. At the 30,000 kilometer service, I had installed few performance mods on my Himalayan like the air filter, aftermarket exhaust, the fuel X and all that. If you haven't seen that video already, I will leave the link in the I button above, go check it out. Soon after the 40,000 kilometer service, I was tempted to install few more performance upgrades persuaded by other YouTubers. And since I had little bit of extra cash to spare, I ordered the TEC or the TEC Camshaft for the Himalayan 411. TEC or TEC is a UK based company that makes performance parts for the Himalayan 411 and other Royal Enfield bikes. They deliver only to a few countries and UAE is one of them. So I ordered the camshaft to a friend of mine in UAE and he brought it to me when he came for the holidays. It cost me around 18,000 rupees including the shipping, customs and all that. Usually it costs a little more than that, but I ordered it on a Black Friday sale and I got it for a lesser price. The installation of the camshaft was done by Bhushan and his team from Top Gear Thumpers in Marathahalli in Bangalore. They are specialized in dealing with RE bikes. Now the TEC Camshaft didn't come with an instruction manual or anything, so I reached out to them through email and they were kind enough to send me a link to a video showing the detailed instruction on how to install the camshaft, the valve timings and all that stuff. Post installation, there is a running period of 300 miles where you should not clock above 4000 RPM and another 100 miles where you should not clock above 5000 RPM. After that, you should change the engine oil and oil filter and then you're good to go and you're good to use the camshaft to its full potential. Now after thoroughly testing this camshaft for almost 2000 kilometers now, both on and off-road, there is one pro and one con that I've noticed to this camshaft. Coming to the main advantage that I noticed with this camshaft is that the Himalayan, it used to choke up or it used to feel suffocated around 80 to 90 kilometers per hour or even 100 kilometers per hour. And usually when you throttle up past the 100 kilometers per hour, it again frees up and continues to accelerate till 120 and it stays at 120 comfortably. At least that's how my Himalayan used to function. Mine is a BS6 Himalayan and it used to function like that. Around 80 to 90 km per hour or even 90 to 100, it feels choked and it feels restless, unsettling, and it feels that that's the maximum it can go. And then you have to throttle up and push past it. Once it crosses 110, it smoothly accelerates to 120 and sits at 120 comfortably for long hours on the highway. Now with the TEC camshaft, that feeling of chokiness, that feeling of suffocation, that feeling of restlessness or unsettling vibration in the engine is completely gone. Now the bike accelerates from 80 to 120 very smoothly. Smoothly it goes up from 80 to 120 in a uniform accelerated manner. There is no chokiness, there is no feeling of suffocation, there is no feeling of unsettling or stressed out engine at the 100 or 110 kmph mark. And that means the bike breathes more easy and stays calmer at the higher RPMs with the TEC camshaft. Now coming to the cons, the only con that I've noticed is a clicky tappity noise coming from the engine. The engine becomes slightly louder and you can hear the clicky click 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 kind of noise constantly throughout the rev band. It is annoying at first, but you will quickly get used to it. Now coming to the mileage, I haven't noticed any increase or decrease in the mileage. For me, the mileages remain the same throughout the city commute or on the highway or on the off-roads. Now coming to the performance aspect of the TEC camshaft. Now the company says that you will get an additional 1 bhp of power and 1 Newton meter of torque in the stock engine configuration settings and up to 4 bhp increase in power and 5 Newton meters of torque if you have an aftermarket air filter and a free flow exhaust installed. Now I have both an aftermarket air filter and a free flow exhaust installed. So on paper my Himalayan should make around 30 bhp of power and 37 Newton meters of torque. But to me, I have not noticed any improvement in power or any improvement in torque. On my Himalayan, the top speed has remained the same, the acceleration has remained the same. The only difference is that the bike breathes more easy and comfortably at the higher RPMs. So at 120 it will feel a lot less stressed and calm. That's the only difference I've noticed. I've not noticed any improvement in the torque or the power or the initial acceleration or the throttle response or anything like that. The bike feels the same. The acceleration time is the same, the top speed is the same. The only thing is the bike feels a little less stressed at higher RPMs. That's the only thing. Now coming to an important question, is it a value for money product? Now in my opinion, if you get the TEC camshaft alone, especially in the stock configuration of the engine, I don't think it will give you any sort of noticeable improvement in performance. And for the 18,000 rupees that you spend, it's not like you get a significant improvement in performance. So do I regret buying and installing the TEC camshaft? I don't think so, because my bike already had a free flow air filter and a free flow exhaust installed. So the TEC camshaft makes a slightly better use of the aftermarket mods that I have. And my use case scenario is primarily touring. So any mod that allows me to cruise on the highway at 120 km/h for 10 to 12 hours in a day makes my life a lot easier on the highways. So I don't regret buying and installing the TEC camshaft. So should you get the TEC camshaft? Should you get the TEC camshaft installed? If you already have an aftermarket air filter installed and a free flow exhaust installed, and preferably if you have a FuelX Pro also installed, and if your use case scenario is primarily for touring and you want to tour long distances, sit at 120 km/h and cruise for long hours on the highway, then the TEC camshaft makes sense and I think you should go for it. For any other setup or use case scenario like city commute or off-roading, or if you have a stock engine configuration, I don't think you should go for the TEC camshaft. It doesn't give you that much of a performance boost for the money you spent on it. But all hope is not lost. There is one mod that I got installed on my Himalayan very recently. It is very expensive, but it is totally worth it, and I would recommend every Himalayan 411 owner to get that mod if they are planning to keep the bike for a long time. It absolutely improved the bike to a great extent. It feels so fun and responsive to ride now. And it's made hell of a difference, and even though it's expensive, it is worth every rupee that I spent. Now I'll soon post a video about that, so stay tuned for that. In the meantime, if you have any experience with the TEC camshaft and if you differ from my opinion, please share your thoughts in the comment section below. I'll be happy to go through them. That's it for today's video. I hope you guys liked it. I hope you guys found some value in it. See you in the next video. Till then, take care. Bye bye.